Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and I just pulled up to an estate sale. There's almost no parking left. It's going to be crazy in there, and this is the one that's usually pretty overpriced. But we're going to give it a shot.
Mountain Man. Mountain Man.
Treasures. And you can have the hangers, I don't care. Okay. All right. Oh, poor Carol to go. What? Sorry.
Rudy, that knife already get snatched up? I saw an ad for the World War II knife.
This stuff is somebody's already. It's back here. Okay, sorry. Okay, Rudy.
I knew you'd hide it back here.
Well, you can go back there. Look, there's some more in there too.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably square on what it's worth.
They want it for $10. They can have it. It's orange. Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
That's in beautiful condition, isn't it?
Great.
I was hoping you underpriced it on me.
Well, I did.
Well, I don't know. I think you're square on. I think you're spot on. That's beautiful.
You don't run onto those every day.
No, you don't. And somebody should come and pay that much for you. I can't today.
Right.
But you just may.
Hey guys, just wanted to kind of break into the video here and just point out, this is a World War II era Luftwaffe dagger, an officer's dagger. I believe that the German Air Force. And so there's a swastika on there. There's the Nazi symbolism on there. And believe me, I fully understand all that sits inside of that, right? I'm a history nerd. You know, I love history, the what happened, the why, the what happened. And so for me, looking at this historically, it's fascinating. And the fact that it's in such good condition, that's kind of remarkable. It's sort of amazing to think what happened around this item. But it's also at the very same time a little, I guess, icky. Right? If I could use that word in not a 5-year-old parlance, it feels gross a little bit at the same time. It's a weird, you know, they butt heads there. It's a juxtaposition. There are people that collect these for the military significance. And, you know, me, I just wanted to look at it. I wanted to get an idea. Now, in terms of price-wise, he's sort of at the upper end. He was asking $8.95. That the upper end of what this, I think, could be worth. It might push like $1,000, but I don't think so. Just because of condition, it might. But $8.95, that's probably about market value on this. It is valuable to a group of people, to military history collectors. But I just wanted to point out, like, I am not looking at this object with some sort of ignorance and knowing what was around this item. So I just thought I'd put that in there for you. Back to the estate sale.
That frog. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I thought about that. I will, me too.
Chin toy. That's kind of cool.
It just shows up so nice. Isn't that great? Yeah.
CD case. Little Garmin.
Okay.
20 on those. There's some movies there. $8, huh? And 12. Alright, I think this is one I can get for relatively cheap, right? Probably. No prices on them. Steelbook. Treasure of the Sierra Madre. We don't need no stinking badges. That's a great movie. Always sells. If I can get it for cheap. Fear and Loathing steel case. Jaws.
I'll just take the whole box.
I would, but I don't know how much Rudy would charge me for it. Changeling. That's a classic old movie. That's a good one to get. Preacher, season 1 and 2. Yeah, the unrated edition, that's what we want. Look at that, guys. Lots of chess games, but got them all priced up.
Stopping here on the way.
Yeah, I'll see if we can knock these off. Ma'am, could I start a little pile back there?
How about you bring that?
I borrowed one of your boxes. I thought that'd be easier.
Yeah, just set it right here.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, and your first name?
It's Troy.
Troy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yep. Just run a scribble on this stuff.
gosh.
Sneaking right by you. You are not.
Killer. For $10. They can't catch them all. We're gonna do that. Probably do that. They want 20 for it, but pre-owned it's going to sell for, look, that went up to 129, 94, 85, 75, 94. Yeah, we're going to get this one as well. Some of you all yell at me for not picking this up, but I just don't know about these things. That's pretty cool. The dog.
And
This was checked out in April of 1970. These are $12, but I can sell each one of these probably for that. And then there's some lead. I can sell that. There's $100 in this bag, potentially. This is the stuff, guys, that people miss. He knew it was something because he put 12 on it, but it's the stuff that's going to sit around. Like their old fire hose, maybe? Super cool. Go ahead.
I'm hoping that it works. I do too. Good luck.
Who's now? You're all. I don't know who to go to.
oh, look at her.
I know. Well, Jeanette remembers I have a
Yes,
massive box
no,
back here.
See, he's bonded with you.
This is not just it. I have a box
Oh, I'll help.
and stuff beside. I ran out of box room, so the
that's
books
okay.
and that box. Yep.
Okay, yep, no, that's, we're fine. I can start. Oh my goodness.
I know I'm going to need a trailer to get it all home.
Okay, well, you just come on back. we'll be here till 2:30.
Go through them when you get home. If
Okay.
any are missing, bring them back.
Yeah, because I didn't flip. I
Right,
didn't go through them.
I'm not going to either, if that's
Okay.
okay. But definitely bring them back.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you're here through Saturday. Are you? Did I hear you're a couple weeks?
3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
And 22 more.
Are you Troy?
Yep, that's me as well. It keeps cropping out everywhere.
Are we?
This one too. How do I know? Joy. This one too.
Okay. And is that it?
That I believe so. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Reach the end of my pile.
13, 14.
Thank you, Jeanette.
17, 18.
Yeah. And yeah, you can start putting them in there
Okay.
if you want.
I didn't want to mess up
No, you're
any
good.
system.
You
Okay.
are good.
I had one in the shop recently.
$191.
Alrighty. I should probably add when I'm putting stuff in boxes, shouldn't I? So I don't get sticker shock at the end. You said 19, is that?
I know.
Okay, guys, we're back. It's actually a couple days later now that I've had a chance to kind of go through all this stuff, and pretty much everything that I've got set up behind me is listed. Now, I don't know how much video we're going to have because I haven't edited yet. I'm recording this first, but, we'll have some. It's just a whole bunch of it was me going through movies and books and just like flipping through clothes racks. It's not very exciting. So we don't have a ton of that video, but I will show you what I picked up here. And then there's actually going to be a part 2 and a part 3 in terms of the haul. I don't have extra video to show you, but I went back on the second day and on the third day. We found something each of those days. So I want to show you what I was able to go back and pick up on the percentage off days at estate sales. And when there's an estate sale this large, even an estate dealer that tends to look up a lot of prices, that knows a lot of prices at the upper end, when there's this much stuff, there's no way for them to get it all. There's too much. And so if you look, you can find stuff that they missed. We definitely found some stuff that they missed back here. Let's check it out. And this actually, I found these in a couple of books. So I haven't listed these yet, but look at this. Issued in 1913, it sure looks like, which, I mean, that's pretty cool. So we've got a certificate of registration of a motor vehicle for the state of Montana, which is awesome. No idea what the value on something like that is. And there's a couple of these real photo postcards. That's pretty cool. I really like it. I don't deal a lot with this stuff, so I don't really know what it would be worth. This is like, it's a real photo postcard, but it was a very small picture, so it doesn't quite fit on there. On the back, Major Casey something, 168th Infantry from Red Oak, Iowa. I don't know. Pretty cool, though. And then this one, I am digging that facial hair. Look at that. That is a man whose face is warm on the Montana winter day. So I've got those. No idea the value, like I said. But then we got some cool books, a lot of big game hunting books, and those very often can be worth good money. I don't remember the prices on all of these, but I have listed them, so I will see if I can't go through and put up the comps. It's going to take some work to put up all of these things, but I will do my best. Pandoro, Last of the Ivory Hunters. This has the dust jacket, which is good. Unfortunately, a little damage there. It looked like probably a return mail label sticker thing that he put on there at some point, but otherwise in very good condition. And then we've got this one, Robert Rourke. I've sold some of his stuff before, so keep an eye out for him. This is Africa, and some of these I've actually sold already. I'll try and tell you, because I do have to actually pack a couple of these up today. We do have over here some more books. Another Robert Rourke. This one actually kind of has sold. They accepted my offer. It was $14.73. I sent an offer 5% off, so $13.99. They accepted, but they've yet to pay. So hopefully that pays, and that is out the door. This one sold last night for me. Now, this book, Elmer Keith, His Life Story. Hell, I was there. This is, well, look, Adventures of a Montana Cowboy Who Gained World Fame as a Big Game Hunter. They tell it right there. This has some condition issues right here. Inside, there's a little bit as well. So I priced it down a little bit. I priced it under market. I priced it to move. This will, in very nice condition, sell for pushing about $100. And I did pay $20 on this book, but I got an offer. I think I priced it about $83. I got an offer of $70. I countered it $75 plus shipping, and he took it. So I could have held out and got a little bit more for it, but I am happy to make that quick flip, turn 20 into 75, and move on. So this is a really nice sale. I'm very happy with that. Otherwise, books, we got a Honda Goldwing service manual. This is upwards of like $100, $150. I think I'll have to put the comp up there. This is a great one. Keep an eye out for these service manuals for things like Goldwing, like Harley, like, you know, even vehicles of some kind, you know, very often. And these are the big, this is not like the Chilton's Guide. This is one that was sent, this is like a dealer thing, right? You have to buy these from the dealer, and they're the only ones that have them. You don't buy these off of the store shelf. So these are expensive books. Keep an eye out for these service manuals. I think I paid $10 for that, as I recall. Like I said, I paid $191 total. We're going to get a lot of that back off of this one. Now look at the bottom. I think we have video of this. It says $100 on the bottom when it was first picked up. This is a beautiful set. Relatively rare, and the sell-through rate is very, very good. So we're going to make up half of our money just off of this, which is crazy. Now, we did get some other stuff. Let me move the books. I'll show you. Actually, before that, I had a couple other books that didn't make the table. This I actually already sold. This is the second time I've sold this book. The value's come down a little bit, and I did price it to move, but I did sell this. I'm going to pack this thing up, and it sold for $9.98 plus shipping. So that, an easy, quick flip. And then we've got another one, a return to the long grass, and this one should make us some nice money as well. All right, so I picked up these pencils. I think I have video of that. This one was in here. I haven't done any research on it yet. Keep tobacco sacred. I don't know. Looks like a vintage pencil. I gotta figure that out. But there are a whole bunch of these. Mountain Kid actually took a couple because she likes to draw. And so I asked her if she would like some, and she said yeah. So these are, let's see if we can get it here. England Eagle Turquoise 10. They have different caps on them, which I don't think mean anything other than it's different color, but I made multiple listings of these. It was $12 for the whole bag. I actually broke the zipper. It wouldn't unlock, so I had to rip the dang thing open. They're drafting pencils. You push the end and, you know, you insert lead pieces. And these should sell for about, I think I have them listed at $9.98 a piece. And there are a whole bunch of them in here. There's like, I don't know, 15 of them or something in there. 15, 20. Actually, I think it ended up being 19. So $190 off of 12. I mean, yeah, it's going to come $10 at a time, right? But how hard is that to list a multiple quantity listing of a pencil and put that in a little box and ship it out when it sells for $10 plus shipping every single time? That one's going to make us a nice amount of money. These things, I think they were like little squirt gun things. You push this button and his head comes down, and I think you push this button and it probably, there's a spray nozzle there at the end. This is the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. This is actually dated, I think, 92. Yeah, 92. No idea what these are actually worth. I paid $6 a piece for them just because I love Jurassic Park. I actually got a keychain. Let me put up the thing here because I forgot to put it on the table and it's put away in a bin. I got an old keychain from Jurassic Park as well. It's missing the chain portion of it, but it's got the little emblem. And so I picked that up. That was, I think, $1 or $2. And for $6, well, a piece, but I don't know. I picked them up. Maybe maybe they're super rare and we'll list them. Maybe we'll put them on Whatnot for somebody else that just really likes Jurassic Park like I do. I certainly overpaid for them, but I thought they were cool. That's the Velociraptor. And here is the T-Rex. Really kind of detailed considering the toy, right? I think it's cool. So I did pick up those. Not a great buy. That's just an emotional buy. I picked up this. Now, I paid $30 for this. I paid up for this, but I knew we had made so much money already on the other stuff. I was okay with paying up. That's kind of why I got those as well, honestly. I was okay with paying up on something that I knew we'd still make money on, just not a huge amount of money. So you can see here, limited edition collector's watch, fossil number 3. I think there were 3 in the series. So this is the original box. It's a little beat up, but the case that's inside is in beautiful shape. The art on there is really cool. It's got all the paperwork, and then it's got the watch. This is new still. The face flips up, the bat thing flips up, and you can see the full clock face. And it's actually still got the little plastic, you can't see it on there, but you know the little plastic cover that comes on the front of these things? That is still on there. So this is still new. Certainly it's going to need a new battery, but cool fossil watch. And I've got this thing listed for about 80 bucks, I think, right in that ballpark. And that's a good deal on this, I think. You know, mostly because that outer box is a little bit smashed up. I got an offer overnight of $20. No, you know, I'm willing to take offers, but come on, man. So this, I think, a cool piece to have in the store. That's why I picked it up. We should get 75, 80 bucks for it. Then we got a whole bunch of movies. I've actually already sold a couple of these. Like I said, they're very quick to list. I listed something like 3 dozen on the first day, and some of those actually already sold. The Changeling, old horror movie, classic horror movie, $21.99 plus shipping, already sold. Chernobyl, $9.98 plus shipping. Already sold. Jaws, $1.99. Straw Dogs, $4.99. And The Fly, $14.74. We actually sold, it's in the pile here somewhere. I've got to pull it out. But there it is. The Charge of the Light Brigade. That one just sold $6.49 plus shipping. So a lot of these aren't going to be huge dollar, but I was paying $1 a piece for most of them. Some of them were $2 a piece. There was really kind of no rhyme or reason why they changed prices, but you know, we're going to make so much money off of this estate sale. They are all listed. The White Buffalo, pretty rare movie. Treasure of the Sierra Madre, fantastic movie. The Siege of Firebase, Gloria, Werewolf, that one not great. Ghost Story, this one pretty rare. It's got a reversible cover on the front. I actually turned it around so that the more rare version is out front for the picture. I think I have a watcher on this one already. This one is not a great title, turns out. Some of these I just grabbed on, you know, I didn't go through and look all of them up. I looked some of them up. I didn't look all of them up. I grabbed them on instinct and prior knowledge. And I had to kind of hurry because there was another guy that was grabbing movies. And so I had to go quick. I know he got some good ones, but we definitely made some money here. Vikings, this sells well. It's got a goof on the cover, so I actually priced it down a little bit. It's like a bulge sticking out there. I don't know what happened, but the Vikings DVDs tend to sell pretty well. Ghostbusters, it'll take a while. I priced it low. There's a ton of them out there, obviously. Dracula, the Misfits, the Temptations. One of these is more rare than the other one. Don't remember looking at them which one. I think it's this one. I don't remember. But it's got some high views already. The Sand Pebbles. This is a great old movie. Candice Bergen. It's got a rip on the side there, unfortunately. But this is a good movie. Caligula. This is the unrated version, and so this one sells very well. We've got Goodfellas 25th Anniversary and Cabaret. Both of these are like the book edition, so there's books with them. Hanks and Spielberg, Band of Brothers and the Pacific Together. Doesn't sell for a bunch, but it sells. We've got Preacher, season 1 and 2. I put those together, and that's about a $30 set, I think, so that's pretty good. Ash and the Evil Dead, there was 2 of season 2s in there. I don't know why, so obviously I listed 1 by itself. And then there's 2 on Blu-ray and 1 on DVD. So, you know, it's a mismatched set, unfortunately, but we've got season 1 through 3, which is good. Fear and Loathing, Casino, Wolf of Wall Street, and the Steel books. None of them actually wound up being worth all that much, but I tend to pick up the Steel books when I can get them cheap because sometimes they're very good. Didn't really score on those, but they should sell. We've got a mismatch set here, Boardwalk Empire. We've got 1 through 5 here, some on Blu-ray, and I think this one is on DVD, but we still have 1 through 5, which is nice. Carnival, not great, second season. I think it'll sell, but it's just not a great title. Stephen King's Silver Bullet. We've got Green Inferno Director's Cut. I look for that as well. I look for Director's Cut and unrated. Barry Lyndon, that one I think was pretty good, as was Lord Jim. Land of the Pharaohs. Twilight Zone wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but I love the Twilight Zone. Cross of Iron, that is a great movie by Sam Peckinpah. The Crow, not great. Rescue Me has a very good sell-through rate. That is the complete, I got this, I think it was $2. And this is actually the complete series for $2. I mean, that's a steal. That's about a $25 set, and it sells quite well. We'll come back to that one. This here, I don't know. Some of these I just picked up. I mean, there's only like 1 of these listed, so I picked it up. It's a GPS DVD guide. Who knows? And these are all chess. I don't think that they're going to move very quickly, but there are hardly any. There's like 1 listing on eBay for pretty much all of these, if I remember right. So it's little chess tutorials. These right here are DVD ROMs. I think this one as well. This might be also. These are DVDs, but these might be DVD ROM put in your computer, and it teaches you how to play chess. So for $1 a piece, I grabbed them just because there weren't very many listings, and we'll see what happens. This one is interesting. This one is Manhunter, obviously, collector's edition. And this, guys, is a very rare title. Now, it should have a slipcover on it. It's a Hannibal Lecter thing. See, there he is right there. If it had the slipcover, this would be about a $100 Blu-ray. Believe it or not. I know, it's crazy. But, yeah, slipcover, this would be worth $100. There are a couple of flaws. Where are they? Right here. There's a couple of nicks on the binding on the spine, unfortunately, and that'll hurt it. But even so, I will be able to sell this for $70, $75 with that damage and without the slip cover. It's going to sell for that. So this makes up a good chunk of what we spend on one Blu-ray. Guys, keep an eye out for Manhunter. Absolutely a bolo title for Blu-ray. So good haul, right? I mean, like I said, they can't catch everything, and when they're buried in stuff, things like books, things like DVDs, they're just going to kind of put them out there and put a bulk price on all of them. They're not going to look through to find the $75 book or the $75 Blu-ray. They're just going to put all $1, all the $2, whatever it is. So if you look through there, if you take your time, or if, like me, you sort of just grab and go on a hunch, you can find some money in there. Absolutely. There's money in media, guys. 100% money in media. Easy to sell. We've been selling a bunch of it this weekend. I mean, I listed a bunch of it this weekend, but we're already making our money back off of this estate sale. We're going to make a lot of money based primarily on media. Now you'll see in days 2 and day 3, I did, especially day 3, I picked up some different items and some really cool items. Some of them you saw in the video today. Which ones did I pick up later? I guess that's a tease, right? You got to stick around to find out in the coming days. So I appreciate you guys hanging around. If you haven't yet, hit that thumb on the bottom. That helps me out a ton. Commenting helps me out a ton as well. That triggers the YouTube algorithm and it sends it out. It suggests the video to more people. So very helpful as we work to grow the channel. And we're going to have a whole lot more of this type of video as we get into the season. But we're still not there yet for garage sales and stuff. It was like 70 degrees on Sunday, and we've got pretty good chances of snow tomorrow. That's Montana in the spring, right? We're not quite out of the cold weather yet, so garage sales not quite here yet, but they're coming. So I appreciate it, guys. Once again, the thumb, the comment helps me out a ton, and we'll see you next time.